In this activity, I will demonstrate how to add a radio component and checkbox component along with a page condition to the Employee App page. Now on the BoomiFlow build canvas, we're going to click on the Employee App page tab to open up our page layout again. And we're going to click in the main container and then select the green plus button to add a new container. And then this new container, we're going to name this office location / work phone. And we're going to click on Save Container. Now we see our new container created, so we're going to click on the disk icon to save our changes. Then we're going to click within the office location work phone container. Click on the green plus button. And in the name text box for this new container, we're going to put in office location. And then we're going to click on Save Container. And then we can click on the disk icon to make a save to our changes. Then we're going to click on the green plus button again to add another container here. And we're going to name this container work phone. And then click on Save Container. Click on the disk icon to save our changes again. Then we can hover over the rows drop down and click on columns. So now we see our office location and work phone containers side by side. Then we're going to find the radio component here on the left hand toolbar. So we're going to hover over that and we're going to click and drag and drop the radio component into our office location container. And then in the name and label text boxes, we're going to enter office location here and then tick the box for required. And now we're going to have to create a type again, so we're going to click on the Home tab here. And we still have our type screen up from before. We're going to click on New Type. And here in the name text box, we're going to enter the text office and then click on New Property. And here we're going to enter the text location, and then the kind of property it's going to be a string. Then we'll click on Apply Property. And now we have our new office type. We're going to click on Save Type. And now we'll see our new office type here. So we can return to our page layout. And then we're going to select a type. Here we're going to select our office type. And then we want to get the data from a list value, so we're going to click on this radio button. And then click on Select or Create a New Value. We're going to create a new value. And then we're going to enter the text office list. So just add the word list here. And now we have our value being a list and of the type value office. And we just want to click on the blue plus button, and we're going to enter the text remote here. Click on the blue plus button again, and we're going to enter Chesterbrook, parenthesis HQ, close the parentheses. Click on the plus button again, enter San Francisco. Click on the plus button again, and enter Austin. And now we can click on Save. And then we're going to click on Select or Create a New Value here in the State section. Click on Create a New Value. And we're going to call this our Office Selection. We can leave the value as an object, and the type of value is going to be our office type. So we're going to click on Save. Now we want to click on Add Column. And then the property to use for this column, we're going to click on the drop down, select Location, and then apply the column. And then we're going to click on Save Component. And you can see here that we've created our radio button for our office location now. So we're going to click on Save. Now we're going to locate the checkbox component and drag that and place it into our work phone container. And then here in the name and label text boxes, we're going to enter work phone and tick the box for required. And then we're going to click on Select or Create a New Value. And then we're going to click on Create a New Value. We're going to enter the text work phone here. And this is going to be a Boolean value. And we're going to click on Save. So you now see our work phone Boolean value here, and we can save the component. And then we're going to click on the disk to save our page layout. Then we're going to place a combo box component in the work phone container below the checkbox that we've already placed there. Here you can see the purple shading and the arrow pointing to where we're placing this combo box component. And then here we're going to enter the name phone brand in the name and label text boxes and then click on required. And then next we'll have to create a type again, so we're going to click on home, click on new type, and here we're going to enter the text work phone and then click new property, and then we're going to enter the word brand. This is going to be a string. Then we'll click on apply property, and now we have our new work phone type created. We're going to click on save type, and you see our new type here. Then we can click on the employee app page to go back to our page layout. We're going to click on select a type, and here we're going to select our work phone type, and then we're going to click the radio button for get the data from a list value, and then click on select or create a new value. We're going to create a new value, and we're going to call this work phone list. And then to create this data again, we're going to click on the blue plus button, enter brand 1 here, enter brand 2, click on the plus button again, enter brand 3, and then click on save. And then we're going to click on select or create a new value here, then click on create a new value, and we're going to call this our work phone selection. Click on save, and then we're just going to click on add column. We want to select from the drop down brand, and then click on apply column. And then here we can see all of our selections, and then we're going to click on save component. And now you see our checkbox for work phone and our phone brand combo box that we've just created. We're going to click on the disk icon to save. Then we're going to click on the basic condition icon here, and we're going to build the basic conditions. So from this drop down we're going to select work phone, and then when the value of work phone, which is our checkbox, is ticked, we're going to select true. Then we're going to make the phone brand combo box. So we want to click on phone brand. We're going to make it visible by clicking on visible from the drop down. And then we're just going to save the basic condition. And you'll see the message that the page condition was saved successfully. Then we're going to click on the disk icon to save our changes again. And then we can come over to the BoomiFlow employee tab and go back to the build canvas. We're going to click on the publish icon, and here we're going to enter BoomiFlow -page element -radio, checkbox, page condition, and then we're going to click on the green publish button, and then we can run our flow. So we see our app coming up, and we can click on let's get started. So here we can see that our app is being shown again. We know that our combo boxes and input components are working properly, so let's just look here at the new components that we created with the radio button. So if I would select remote, we see that it's working properly. If I change my selection, again things are working properly. And then if I tick the box for work phone, we now see our phone brand combo box. So I can make a selection here, and you'll notice that if I untick the box, the phone brand selection disappears. So everything's working properly in our app. For now we can close the app and return back to the BoomiFlow canvas, close out of the publish flow window, and that brings us to the end of activity 8. Now you can take about 20 minutes to complete activity 8 using your activity guide and referencing pages 61 through 70.